Hello, everybody. My name is Steven Pirano. This is the CyberHealthPodcast, a place where we interview professionals in the healthcare industry, in the technology space. We like to get their stories, share their insights, and perhaps people watching might have some questions that we can answer. But ultimately, this is a place where we do free thinking, and we want to provide content that gives people the ability to get inspired. Today, I'm excited to introduce my first guest. You see here in front of you, the gentleman's name is Steve Freivogel. He has a BA from FAU. He holds 25 plus certifications in technology. He's a web designer for 25 years. He's built 3,600 plus websites. He's a programmer, full stack developer, a videographer, graphic designer, internet digital marketer. He was a DJ for 10 years. He built his first PC when he was 6 years old, and he's the tallest guy I know. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for being here. And so, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. Thank you very much for dressing up to the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We know you got the email, and for all you guests out there, we do appreciate when you come dressed up. So thanks so much, Steve. We're not going to pick on Steve too much, but seriously, no, we're really happy that you're here. I'm excited that you'll be able to be our first guest.
Excellent.
Did you have a good holiday?
I did.
Great.
I did.
Great.
Just can't stop eating, you know.
Great. Well, you look good. You
Thanks.
look good. Very handsome. Are you single?
I am single.
I wonder why. Would you recommend a college degree for someone that wants to get into web design?
At when you're getting design, no. I would say the experience is the biggest thing. All right. So if you don't have the financial aspects to get college-wise, gain the experience. Work at a company as a paid intern, and then go from there. Because the as with the internet, you don't need a degree. Get certifications, right? Those will substantiate for the degree. Then go back and get your degree, get your master's.
You see the future of web design heading in the next decade, especially with the rise of AI and machine learning?
Well, AI is more textual ideals right now, right? But it's going to be aspect of knocking in websites like this. It's a good aspect tool to use stuff for the designer developer to do things faster because everybody wants stuff done yesterday, right?
Right.
So if you can use any tool to your aspect to get your job done, that's pretty cool. I think it's a great idea. It's when you start just using AI as a tool itself, then you're not learning anything. You should always learn how to code a website from scratch without using Adobe products, or how to do this, how to understand video, or how to frame stuff, or what's a picture worth to you. Learn the stuff first before you start jumping in AI. Then learn the stuff and use the AI tool to learn to further your aspects and help yourself grow.
There's a little rumors that the AI will essentially replace the future web designers. What is your thought on that?
I don't think it'll replace them. I think what happens, you can't discourage the human aspect. This isn't Terminator 2 Judgment Day type thing,
Right.
You're still going to have engineers to do AI, right? But you got to have the people that get to the AI. And there's never disdain for human aspects, right? So if you want to do all AI and have a company build the AI, you got to have people that run the AI, right? So you need people. Now there's your aspects. So what I see as it's an evolution, right? If you're gonna build that car and you don't want robots to come in, learn how to work those robots to come in for the cars in front of you, so you don't lose your job. Evolve yourself. Always learn. There's no reason you can't learn because the internet is right there in front of you.
Speaking of that, how do you keep yourself motivated and continuously learning and evolving in this industry?
Well, money doesn't hurt, right? So,
Right.
but I mean, I wouldn't factor your whole aspect on money, right?
Right.
It's really cool to meet people. Currently right now, I do no advertising. All my advertising is done with word of mouth. So, if you want to advertise, great. But I wouldn't do that first aspect. I would do email family and friends, say, hey, do you have a website? Do you have this? Do you have a video you want to do? Do you have a logo you need? Start there and then charge them a fair amount rate. Don't overcharge because you see it on Stack Overflow, a logo's $1,000. That won't work.
What kind of advice would you give to someone starting out in web design on how to build a strong, recognizable brand?
All right, so market yourself. A gentleman named Wyclef Jean gave me a tip years ago. What would you do if you had $1 in your pocket? How would you market yourself? And I looked at him and I said, I'm doing it now by free, but I don't know. And he said, that's the thing. Figure it out. If you only have $1 in your pocket, how would you market yourself? There's so many things that are free to go about. Word of mouth is great. You can social media is a good aspect. And then always learn content is king on anything. So when you want to do your growth or starting out, just use everything in front of you can. If you're not sure, ask questions. And if the guy can't answer, go to this guy. There's always somebody who will talk to you about what you should do. Right. And if they're not telling you specific details, they want to sell you something, don't get that guy. That guy just wants to sell you something. Mm-hmm. Get somebody who can tell you specific details. Like 15% of men are colorblind or red. Women like light colors. Some of those aspects like that. Start by learning how to hand code first before you start getting into programs.
And let me interrupt you real quick. So speaking about coding, what is a particular coding language that you would recommend for first-timers, people that want not much technology background?
I would start out straight, flat HTML. That's the base of everything. That was the stuff that I learned how to do growing up, but then everything evolves from that. So HTML5 evolves from that. CSS is from Word, Office and Word. They evolve from that. The scripting language is evolved from something else. I would do the front-end aspect first and learn what the view of a website looks like first. Understand that aspect. What people see. That's the biggest thing. Because you could build the crappiest website and it blows up over time because people are it's easy to use and easy to follow. So start there and then evolve yourself to doing MySQL, SQL, and start growing and learning. Because a W3C school is a good example, and they have free stuff constantly. You can learn and run programs and do stuff like that. Stack Overflow is a good forum board to go to, and you can post something, and people answer your questions like day or night.
Okay. I want to remind you again that this is the Cyber Health Podcast. I'm Stephen Perano, your host, and we really appreciate you tuning in. And if you haven't already, share this video, let someone else know about it. Looking back at your journey, what do you want Black Knight Publishing legacy to be in the world of web design and technology?
I would like the aspect of like Ted Williams. Like Ted Williams, he goes down the street, there goes Ted Williams, or there goes Black Knight Publishing down the street, type thing. I would like that. It may not happen, but with the aspects of the internet, there's growth. There's always growth. If I did advertising all the time, then it would be out of control, right?
Right.
So the aspect of what I've got now is I want to be self-taken care of. I want to hire some people, so I don't have to work anymore and do the dog work, right? I like it. I like the trenches. I treat it as the Google aspect. So, on a side note, what Google did is they put a circle of tables, and they put the lead and then everybody around him, and everybody get in the trenches and work. Even though he's the lead there, they all still work in the same aspect. I like that aspect. And then the other aspect of Black Knight Publishing was taking the one aspect, the Black Knight, which was the protector of the king, and that would be the one aspect. One person can always be the standout person. So I would want to take those aspects and put them into a legacy where I wouldn't have to so-called be dogging myself out constantly to work like that. Yeah, the money's coming along. It's great. It helps a lot. But I like to sleep once in a while. So
Sure.
I like to eat.
Right.
So I'd like to leave this to my daughter to have it. Even though she may not want it or anything like that, or take it and then be able to sell it to somebody and they can run with it.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. Something that we do here at Cyber Health, we call it the 5 and 5, where we ask 5 questions and you have no more than 5 seconds to answer each question. And it's just for fun. And some of these will be tech-related questions. Some of these will be personal questions. But are you interested in doing the challenge?
Let's rock and roll, man.
Great. So here we are. Favorite web design tool?
Adobe Dreamweaver.
Okay. Biggest web design pet peeve?
People.
People. Okay. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Always Star Wars, man, 100%.
Okay. And how tall are you?
6'9".
6'9". Okay. And are you the first one in your house to know when it's about to rain? No, you did
Or
great.
it gets
5 for
cloudy.
5.
Or it gets cloudy. Yeah.
Well, Steve, a lot of people at home are watching this, and it's probably already January 2024, although it is December 2023. Is that correct?
It is.
It is. Okay.
Yes.
So that means we're in Christmas time, and I'm not sure if you celebrate Christmas, but I'm a big holiday person. I'm a Christmas freak, and I want to take this opportunity to give you a special gift for being here today.
This is awesome, man.
What you got there? Hold it up for
Awesome.
everyone can see. Awesome. That's a Darth Vader
Glow in the dark.
exclusive.
GameStop exclusive.
Exclusive.
From Nerdy Life, man.
That's
Look at that
it.
sponsor.
If people are interested in finding out more, is there anywhere in particular they can reach out to you if they have any questions?
Yeah, just email me on the site. It's info@blackknightpublishing.com.
info@blackknightpublishing.com. And for people that are listening and that are not watching, I've gave Steve here a Funko Pop, an exclusive Darth Vader glow in the dark for people who know what that is.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate it. No, anytime.
That's a wrap. So
That's a wrap.
again, I'm Steven Perrano, your host here at the CyberHealthPodcast. And if you like what you saw, please like and follow us. Follow us on social media. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thank you so much. Take care now.